In a world that seems to accelerate with every passing day, a world of constant notifications and relentless demands on our attention, the search for stillness has become less of a luxury and more of a necessity. We find ourselves yearning for a space where the noise recedes, not just the audible clamor of the streets, but the internal chatter of our own busy minds. It is a universal human longing. This desire for a quiet corner where we can simply be, unburdened by the weight of expectation and the frantic pace of modern life. This is not about escaping our lives, but about finding a space clear enough to hear ourselves think, to feel our own breath, and to reconnect with a sense of peace often lost in the daily shuffle. This essay is a journey, a countdown from familiar sanctuaries to deliberate pilgrimages. Our journey into tranquility begins in a place often overlooked, a sanctuary of silence hiding in plain sight, the local library. Here, the quiet is not an emptiness but a presence, a shared agreement among strangers to respect the sanctity of thought. The air itself seems to hold the weight and wisdom of 1,000 stories, a collective human narrative bound in paper and ink. You can feel the gentle hush settle the moment you walk through the doors, a soft blanket muffling the noise of the city outside. The only sounds are the rustle of a turning page, the soft footfall on a carpeted floor, the distant rhythmic hum of the building itself. People are drawn to libraries for reasons beyond borrowing books. They come seeking a particular kind of solitude, being alone together. It is a place to be an individual, lost in a private world, while part of a quiet, studious community. This shared pursuit of knowledge creates focused calm, where the mind is encouraged to wander, to learn, and to be still. The architecture, high ceilings, grand windows, long, orderly aisles, lifts the spirit and calms the restless mind, a cathedral to understanding. Find a comfortable chair in a quiet corner, perhaps near a window where the light falls softly on the page. Leave your phone in your pocket, or better, in your bag. Do not arrive with a task. Simply sit for 15 minutes. Watch gentle movements. Notice light and shadow. Let collective quiet seep in, a passive meditation that trains presence. Moving from the constructed silence of the library, we find an organic peace within the curated wilderness of a botanical garden. Here, tranquility is not the absence of sound, but the presence of life-affirming rhythms. The air is thick with damp earth, blooming flowers, chlorophyll. The soundtrack is gentle activity. A contented bee, leaves in a soft breeze, the distant splash of a fountain. These green oases offer respite from concrete and steel, grounding us in the tangible, sensory present. From delicate orchid to resilient cactus, diversity inspires wonder and perspective. Seek immersive environments, tropical humidity or desert dryness, worlds within walls. Find a bench near water or amidst ferns. Close your eyes and focus on your senses. What do you smell? What do you hear? Isolate the whisper of a fan, a drip of water, the call of a bird. Feel the texture of the air on your skin. Presence anchors you here and now. Engage through detail. Choose one small section. Observe a single plant. Patterns, light, subtle color shifts. Sketch not for art, but to slow your looking. Deep observation becomes mindfulness. Our path leads from curated nature into the wild, untamed silence of a forest trail. The peace here is ancient and profound, a quiet layered over centuries. The canopy closes like a great green cathedral. The quality of light and sound changes. Sunlight softens. The air cools with the scent of decaying leaves, damp soil, pine resin. Silence is deep, punctuated by twig, bird, and wind. There is a primal homecoming among silent, towering witnesses. The forest runs on a different time scale. Its rooted presence soothes human chaos. Walking here reminds us we belong to a larger, older story. As you walk, feel soil, root, leaf underfoot. Place your hand on an old tree, feel its cool solidity. Imagine water drawn up, nutrients flowing, boundary dissolving between you and forest. Find a seat for 20 minutes. At first, the mind is busy, then insects, passing clouds, and unseen choruses reveal themselves. Well, just sit and let it be. From the enclosed stillness of the forest, we travel to the vast, open peace of a secluded beach. Here, tranquility is defined by expanse and rhythm, a clean, unbroken horizon of possibility. The eternal whisper of waves becomes a natural mantra. This rhythm mirrors our breath, guiding us toward a meditative state. The air is clean, salt and sea, inviting release and perspective. Scale humbles and liberates, surrender to something greater. Walk the waterline. Feel cool, firm wetness, warm, soft powder higher up, cool water at the ankles. Match your pace to waves. With each retreat, imagine stress drawn out to sea. With each arrival, fresh energy comes in. Turn to the sea and simply watch. Resist your phone. Just watch. Observe color, pattern, sky. Outward gazing opens awareness, so just watch and breathe. Our final destination is perhaps the most intentional, a remote monastery. Perched on a mountainside or tucked in a silent valley, it is built for contemplation. The quiet here is cultivated, practiced, deepened over generations, a sacred silence imbued with focused intention. Even the stones seem to echo with peace. The air holds old wood, beeswax, incense. People come not only for religion, but for retreat and introspection. In a world of action, noise, accumulation, a monastery offers a radical alternative. Being over doing, silence over speech, simplicity over complexity. Deliberate rhythms, times for prayer, work, and meals, comfort a mind exhausted by chaos. To experience this peace, align with its rhythm. Move slowly, speak only when necessary, and softly. The most powerful practice is simply to sit in chapel or meditation hall when no service is held. Find a seat in the back, close your eyes, and just breathe. Do not try to meditate. Simply be present in charged silence. Feel the weight of quiet, the history, the collective intention for peace. Leave expectations behind. The gift is subtle. Your pace slows, mental noise fades, stillness becomes home. Let it echo. Our journey through these peaceful escapes, from library to monastery, reveals a simple truth. These places are doorways, not destinations, training grounds for the quiet landscape within. They reflect an innate peace that is our inheritance, a calm we can carry back into daily life. Integrate small habits, 5 silent minutes at dawn, a protected corner of quiet, your personal sanctuary. The world will stay loud, but the quiet path is always there. With every conscious breath, may you find your way back to the profound, simple peace that is your truest home.